95% of the base is powered off, so until we can get the emergency lights back, we're gonna have to get used to working in the dark.
This gives us only 72 hours.
Mission control will follow standard emergency procedures. It takes 92 hours to clear for an ascent, another 72 hours to launch a rescue for us, so we have to buy some time.
What about the escape pod?
It only handles 2, not an option.
We've still got traces of gas leakage. Carbon monoxide levels are abnormal.
Doc.
Johns. CO is odorless, it's colorless, it's tasteless. Neurological signs of CO poisoning include hallucinations, disorientation, headaches, gas gangrene, visual disturbances, and death.
Great, more good news. Solutions?
We stay vigilant. We keep a close eye on one another. If any one of you sees anyone else exhibiting any one of these symptoms, you report it to me immediately. Understood?
Understood. All right, I want to try and clear out as much of this carbon monoxide as we can, opening the filtration devices that are still operational. Seal the airlock.
Danger. Airlock open.
Good news, carbon monoxide levels are at a minimum. Bad news, it drained more power from the fuel cells.
What about repairing the solar panels?
The suits are toast.
Shit, we really are stranded.
Johns, you're the engineer. Figure something out. Maybe you can breathe in space. Lance, why don't you shut down the drilling rigs? They're draining power from the vitals.
All right, I'm on it.
I'll go. If Doc can take a look at that meteor, there's some kind of spore attached.
What are you talking about, some kind of spore? That sounds like a foreign contagion. It should go immediately into quarantine. None of us here gets to play happy scientist. Our first objective is to save our own asses. Do you understand?
I'll deal with it. And listen, I can't stress this enough. If any one of you starts feeling confused or anything abnormal, including mild auditory or visual hallucination, you come see me immediately.
Scientists.
Drilling rig's going to sleep. Should reduce our power drain.
Ava, can you come up here? You gotta see this.
You got it contained?
Yeah, come and take a look at this. I've never seen anything like it. It's some form of ancient cell structure. It's reproducing at an incredible rate.
What?
Got a sample there. Why don't you run it through diagnostics, see what you can find. Colonel Brockman to Mission Control. Come in. Madsen,
Are you there? Can you copy? Madsen, if you can hear me... I've closed down all mining and work. Power is reduced to emergency lights only. Please confirm rescue shuttle request. This is U.S. Moon Base ARC. Colonel Brockman to Mission Control. Come in.
She's ran 3 different diagnostics, all with identical results. Spores from the meteor can reproduce themselves without carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen. It seems exposure to light is what triggers them.
Holy shit, if this is what you say it is, we've just joined Banning, Fleming, and Edison.
They can replicate, reproduce nutrients entirely by themselves.
Like a bacterium?
Only a whole lot smarter. Spores are essentially dormant codes, so no one knows what the replication of the spores will look like. I mean, it could transmogrify, it could mutate, it could evolve. Evolve into what? Who knows? But it's the rate of growth that's absolutely extraordinary. I mean, they're 100 times faster than any cell found in the human body.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm just feeling a bit nauseous. I'm gonna go lie down.
Just look at me. Hey, listen. You gotta breathe. Breathe for me. Slow. Just calm down. Just calm down. Okay. I'm here. Ava, you gotta listen to me now. Okay? You have what appears to be a massively accelerated pregnancy. Ava, okay? I can't explain it. But it can't be this fast.
It can't be. What are they fighting about? What?
Just Gerard is being overly cautious as usual. Right? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this, I promise you. So don't worry about it. You gotta rest. Okay? I gotta leave now.
No, don't go.
I'm gonna be right back. You're safe here. It's okay.
He wants to put her in lockdown.
Lance, she's gotta go into quarantine. You gotta back me up on this.
She's got some form of massive growth. Without power to the equipment, I can't make a correct diagnosis.
Look, did you and her, did you...
Oh, come on, man. 6 months pregnant in 24 hours. Give me a fucking break. She's got to be reacting to chemical exposure, and we need to have access to treat her.
She is going into isolation. I'm not going to risk station safety.
You're not putting her on lockdown, Colonel. She needs constant medical supervision.
She has contagion. Rules state contagion requires 48 hours lockdown and observation.
And if she dies in there?
You will have supervised access. But that bay door will stay locked.
Colonel, this is unacceptable protocol. I need unconditional access to Ava 24/7. Colonel, do you hear me?
Listen, I'm just as concerned about Cameron as you are. As commander, I'm bound by regulations. She's going to remain in isolation. You'll have access to her whenever you need. Just let me know.
Well, how about now?
Look, I'm not a medic, Doc, but according to your notes, she's late into her 3rd trimester when a baby's organs are almost fully formed? How the hell's that possible?
The rational diagnosis is that it's some form of cyst. Might even be accelerated cancer or replicating pregnancy. That's been known to happen.
But what if these spores have somehow infected her?
Well, then we'd be in deep shit.